All right, Emily Lindin tweets. You don't want to do this one?
No, I don't know. All right. Who is Emily Lindin?
I didn't know who the hell she was either. She's somebody on the Twitter sphere.
Okay. Who is she?
She's got social media. She tweeted some shit about, I don't know, some shit. I don't know.
Okay.
Hey there, Billy Fairtrail. I imagine you've been sent this article many times over the last week. I hadn't. Here's an excerpt from an article about what the writer for Teen Vogue tweeted. Here's an unpopular opinion. I'm not actually all that concerned about innocent men losing their jobs over false sexual assault/harassment allegations. The benefit of all of us getting to finally tell the truth, plus the impact on victims, far outweighs the loss of any one man's reputation, she said, adding, if some innocent men's reputation have to take a hit in the process of undoing the patriarchy, that is the price I am absolutely willing to pay. It's hilarious. You're not paying a price in that. The innocent guy is.
Wow.
The most cognate, is that how you say the word? I'm so stupid.
I think so.
Critique of Lindin came from CNN anchor Jake Tapper. The lead host tweeted, well, this is CNN. They're as bad as Fox News. I'm guessing you didn't get a good grade for your 7th grade book report on To Kill a Mockingbird, referencing the classic novel that features the trial of a black man falsely accused of rape in the 1930s Alabama. You said, if some innocent men's reputation have to take a hit in the process of undoing the patriarchy, that is a price I am absolutely willing to pay. That's immoral, Tapper wrote, and it's not a price you would be paying, by the way. It would be an innocent men doing that. All right. He said, my wife is black. This is back to the guy writing. My wife is black, and she has a cousin who served 6 months in jail for being falsely accused of rape. He lost his academic, not sports, scholarship, and has been having trouble getting his life back on track since having his conviction overturned from being physically and emotionally abused in jail. She said She said that if she ever saw this woman in public, she, and I quote, slapped the shit out of that irresponsible cunt. Bill, I've never heard her use the C word or even threatening violence against anyone. It's like that line. Now you're just going in a completely different direction. That line from Batman, The Dark Knight, you either die a hero or live long enough to see yourself become the villain. All right, you're all over the place. I don't know what's going on here. What do I think? I think that's the tweets of somebody young. And then also, it kind of seems it's a little WWE wrestling, grandstanding, knowing. There's no way you write that not knowing. You know, it's like watching the notorious guy there and the MMA guy. The crazy shit he says. He knows what he's doing.
Conor McGregor?
Yeah, and then everybody's like, oh, this guy, he's too cocky. I want to watch him lose. And then he wins and he gets your money. I think that's all this is.
This is white feminism. So that's pretty much.
Feminism?
Yeah, I mean, that's pretty much. This is why people don't like being labeled a feminist. Because of stuff like that.
Elaborate?
Nah, that's all I'm going to say about it.
I feel like nobody white knows what you're talking about, but everybody black right now does. Oh my God, was that shade? Am I woke? Yeah, I mean, that's just one of those, I don't know. What do you know? Well, that's how she feels. That's how she feels. What am I supposed to actually like respond to that? Like that's like some sort of rational human being? What do you think about this person foaming at the mouth? I don't know. They remind me of myself.
Wait, what's that one?
What do you think of this complete? Yeah, can I make this any more easier for you? I love how you only wanted to fucking respond to the ones that were easy, and then when I give you a chance to respond, you're like Bill Belichick. Well, you know, she's it's white feminism, and
no, because but I can
elaborate.
I can get into these next two.
Elaborate.
I don't want to. I don't want to.
Why?
I don't know. Maybe I am being a wuss, but I just that's I don't know. There's really no other way for me to explain it than to say that it's just you. It's a level of they're not naive. They're not like maybe just in a bubble or something, just like so removed, sheltered. So it's like all they can focus on is like the one thing, you know what I mean? And they just can't quite grasp.
Well, that's a joke I do in my act.
You know,
when I listen to feminists, like it's hard for me to listen to white women in the United States of America complaining. Like going, you know what it's like to be me? Slightly less awesome than what my life is like. If you look at the big picture, I'm sure there seems to be a giant gap between me and you. But if you look at everybody else's situation, we're kind of sitting on the same stone here. So why don't you buy a run around there, lady? All right. I'm sorry. Am I a rebound chump? Is this good, Nia? Is this in your wheelhouse?
Yeah, I think so. Keep going.
You'd be a great president. This is what presidents do now. They basically. They scan the. I don't like the way that guy asks questions. Let's bring this person in.
Right. You don't have time for everything, so you gotta weed through.
No, I do have. I have time for all of these. You don't have time.
I'm talking about me. Yeah, I'm not talking about you. I'm talking about me.
Happy Thanksgiving, post-Thanksgiving weekend to you. What?
But what did you say about being mad at that little boy when we were going down the street?
What did I say?
I don't know. When I came in, you were saying you were just talking about it. Did you talk about?
I was saying I said I do this and I do that, and you're just gonna make it done. I realized I was being a baby because I was embarrassed with my behavior. There, is that enough? Yeah, and she sat down.
You didn't say that.
She sat down next to me afterwards, and I was watching the late game, and she's like, "Is this game gonna make you upset?" Oh my God, the amount of times, Nia, I swear to God, that if you were a guy, I would just start swinging. That was one of those moments. No, I wouldn't have started swinging.
No, you wouldn't have.
I would have done what most guys do, acted like I was going to swing and not. Huh? You want to do this?
Bring it.
Bring it. I'm not the one. You know what? I am the one. You can talk all this shit you want to. I'm an old man.
Bro, let's go, bro.
Let's go, bro. You want to do this, bro?
That's what like frat white guys say when they're like talking tough at the bar. Let's go, bro.
Yeah, you know what fucking frat boy white guys also do? They'll bite your ear off. Fucking lunatics, especially if their dad's a judge. Yeah, dude. Depends on like what fucking yeah. I stayed out of that world. I did not like that world at all. Yeah. That world was fucked. Good. Right when I came, the shit that they used to do to people during fucking hazing, the fucking stories. I'm telling you, the stories that fucking guys got from getting hazed. Dude, it was fucking.
What is the deal with like those like frat guy, like white frat guys? I mean, a lot of guys can drink a lot, but like they really make it like a competitive thing.
Oh, I'm not talking about that. I'm not talking about that. And it'd be like, yeah, we stuck a fucking carrot up his ass. Oh yeah. Kid was screaming. I just remember that was one of my first jokes in my stand-up act. Yeah, people go, how come you didn't join a frat? I was like, I don't know, because I kind of got this thing about letting other guys shove fruit up my ass. And I used to get a laugh back in the 90s because everybody, oh, that was like funny. Like, oh, hazing.
Right, and now it's like people actually die from that, so.
No, you don't die from that. Your soul is crushed. I'm not talking about them making you drink all the water and all, and you eat all these pancakes and then they die. That's millennial shit. I'm talking about what the fuck they used to do. They used to fucking beat the shit out of you and fucking ass rape you with fucking... It was nuts, the stories I used to hear. Yeah. The shit I used to fucking hear that people used to do to each other. And I was just like... I used to always think that, and then what? Then you got to hang out with them afterwards? I'm not saying that always fucking happened, but dude, some of the shit... There's that one Ivy League school where there's this some puke pancake you have to fucking eat, and somebody finally said something about it, and all these older people... I think it was at Dartmouth or something. And they were all mad, like, dude, I can't believe... It's called it's called the vomlet.
Ugh. That's so disgusting. Why? Why is that necessary to be in a group to do that sort of thing?
Because they're fucking losers. Like Because you're exploiting somebody at a very weak moment in their life. They've left their parents. They need new friends. They want to feel like. And I always was just I draw.
Terrible.
Yes. Oh yeah. Fucking terrible. You should hear the fucking stories. Like some of my relatives were in frats. Some of the shit they did to them, took them outside. The dead of winter, sprayed them with like a fire hose because somebody threw a bucket of paint on one of the older brothers or whatever. Sprayed him with bucket paint. Yeah. Got like fucking pneumonia, almost died. They could just beat the shit out of you. It was bad. It was bad. And then every once in a while you heard the fruit. I don't want to make it seem like everybody did that, but I remember being at Gold's Gym and this guy was sitting, I think he was just talking about hazing people at football camp. And he was going like, yeah, then we shoved a carrot up his ass. Kid was fucking screaming.
Write in about their hazing experience, but like anonymously.
No, I don't want to do that. I'm not going to do a fucking Me Too guy thing here. All right? I don't want to blame the victims, but I heard what happened, and I was just like, "Yeah, fuck frats. I'll get my own friends."
Yeah.
You gonna rush a frat? Yeah, I'll think about it, buddy.
You do not have the personality to be in a fraternity at all. Yeah, that is the opposite. That you wouldn't even get past the first day.
Yeah, I couldn't get through the fucking army. I couldn't get through the army.
You couldn't.
I didn't hear you. Yeah, you did. Yeah. You did. What are you going to do? Beat the shit out of me, then I don't have to go to war? I'll do that. Ooh, did I get a dishonorable discharge? I'm still fucking here. Oh, I'll do that.
Private Burr's getting a little sassy.
Yeah. No, I never would have made... No, here's the deal. At my age, when I was a young kid, I would have done whatever the fuck they said. If I was 18, 19, I would have done whatever the fuck they said.
Yeah.
So that's why they do it. But yeah, anybody middle-aged...
Right. Couldn't do it.
Yeah. I'd be like Michael J. Fox and like, yeah, what are we doing here, Sarge? All right, that's it. All right. Go fuck yourselves. I don't know where I am in this podcast.